Hi, welcome to another video. If you're newer, I'm Denise from Adventures in the Enchanted Forest, and this is week 2 of Nevermore. This is the Easter weekend. I have a long weekend ahead of me, so I'm really excited to read. Hello. So, can you remember that I was sure I was gonna read loads because I had a long weekend off? Well, that's a lie. It's currently Sunday evening, 10:30, and I haven't read a single word this weekend. I have been home since Friday. I didn't read Friday, which is okay because that wasn't really planned. I actually wanted to go to an amusement park, but it was raining outside, so I didn't want to go. So I cleaned the house instead. Which is fine. And I wanted to read at the evening, but there were no sprints, so I decided to do something else. And then on Saturday, my father-in-law came over and we had lunch together, which I'll put a picture up here because I didn't even vlog it. After that I helped in the garden and stuff like that, and it took longer than planned. And I was sure Shasha was gonna sprint on Saturday, but apparently I was wrong. Turns out I haven't read on Saturday either, and then today was Sunday, and I planned to read all day, and I haven't. I just haven't. Exciting news though, that Tortoise woke up. So he's finally back alive from his... I forgot the word again. Winter sleeping thing. He slept for 6 months, basically. hibernation. Thank you. It's hibernation. And he woke up today. So I have been spending the day checking every 5 minutes what the tortoise was doing, if he was okay, if he needed anything from me. Because I was so excited. So I just didn't read. And then at 9 o'clock, and I was starting sprints, and I really want to read, but apparently editing took longer. So I'm just now done with editing the vlog of the first week, which need to go up the day after tomorrow. And so now I have finally time to read The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein, because I really like this book. I'm really into it. I want to continue. It just didn't happen because apparently I'm now one of those weird girls who can't read without reading sprints. And that's weird because I used to find reading sprints very weird and hated them because I didn't get as much reading done as I would normally would. So, how the table has turned. But I'll try to read a bit now before I go to bed. And luckily I'm sprinting tomorrow, so I will read now. At least we got that for us, but I have very little b-roll. That what I did, like the pictures and stuff for Easter, I made that into b-roll, but that's all I got. So I'm not sure how long this vlog is gonna be, guys. Honestly, because we have Monday left, that's my free day, and I need to work a tiny bit the day after. But that could be very emotional, so I'm not sure how I feel after that and if I feel like vlogging. We'll see. I really thought I would read loads this weekend and had a lot of content for you, but apparently that ain't true. Hello! It's Monday morning. I have read around, let me see, 50 pages yesterday. But at least, you know, we're getting somewhere. This book is only 270 pages, so 50 pages is a lot, you know? We got this. And now I'm here 1 hour away from the live show. And I painted my nails, which I'm happy about. But while painting my nails, I watch videos. And that was so not smart to do, because I watch Disney Dreamlight Valley videos because they have an Easter event. Yes, you guessed it. Guess what I'm doing in the last hour before the live? It will not be reading.
There once was a dream world in which familiar friends.
I just need to do this event, guys. It's amazing. It looks so cute. Let me find X for an hour, please. And then I am gonna read when I'm live. I swear to God. Because I do really want to get more into this book. I really like this book. It's very dark. She is very manipulative. So, you know.
I mean, we started on a journey to theft.
So, I enjoy it. It's they're looking for Victor Frankenstein right now. Well, in his studies, and you know that's the thing. He, in a lot of reading, he went off then, and he went off here because apparently a year ago he basically disappeared, and we already found a bookshop that sells darker science books that were not allowed in the library. Darker and more expensive it was. So they found an address there, and it's in the really bad neighborhood, and they're going there right now. That's where I'm at. Elizabeth already manipulated people 3 times from the 4 interactions we've seen so far. So yeah, this is gonna be she's very obsessed with Victor. And there is a lot going on with Henry, Victor's friend, but we're in the dark with that still. But I like it. I really, really like it. So I would love to read physical today. I would love to finish this today if I can. It reads fast. If those 50 pages were in 2 sprints or 1 sprint, I don't know. 1.5. No, 1 sprint. It was in an hour. Yeah, because it was 1 sprint in 50 minutes. When I was very tired. So, this will work. It is only 110 pages left. Because I already read the day before that. However, if I get stuck in Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is an option, I will do the audiobook of European Travel for Monstrous Women or Ladies. It's the second book in the Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. And I absolutely love that book. I have started this audiobook last week while gaming, but I didn't have the mental space to actually pay attention to it. So I paused it because I want to have, I want to know what's happening. So we'll see what happens today, but at least I'm gonna play now, and I'll see you in the live soon. Hello! The dog is here too. He needs attention right now. But my sprints are done. I have read 70 pages of The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein during those sprints. And we're currently on Sasha's sprint. So I played a bit more Disney Dreamlight Valley. In the first sprint, I really wanted to get the Easter recipes in, try them out. I needed to eat one of them for every single one. So, because that was counting for an achievement. And we get, more stuff if you fulfill the achievements. So I really need to walk the dog now. So I'm going to do that. And after that, I can read The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein some more on Sasha's sprints. So I'll see you later. It's time we talked. We haven't spoken in 3 days. The last time I talked to you was Monday afternoon, I think. And it went downhill quite quick from there, honestly. I was quite down Monday evening at last. No particular reason why. Probably, emotions and feelings coming out, but I was a bit down and I was like, yeah, it's fine. Accept it. Just be nice to yourself. Go watch some TV. You can read tomorrow, update a vlog, finish out the book anyway, and then, start a new vlog. Well, that did not happen. Because the day after that was even worse than Monday morning. Monday evening. So I was like, okay, let's get some help. Let's get some distraction here. And I asked the people in Discord if they would like to join me on gaming sprints, where I basically just a stream, game stream. And you were all so supportive. And you all were like, yes, we got you, girl. I'm home at that time. I'll be there. I'm home at that time. I'll be there. We got you. Let's do this. And it was so lovely to see. I absolutely love you for it. It's so endearing to me to see that you all knew I had a bad day. And although you don't like gaming as much as reading, you were all still like, yeah, we got you. We're coming for you. We got you. And it was so cute. And I felt so loved for it. And I actually was like, yeah, okay, we got this. We can turn this around. It will still be a good day. We can do this. I got so much support. And then my capture card was broken. And I couldn't stream. Which basically, yeah, that was the last thing. I could not handle it. I had a major meltdown. And then after that, it was, it lasted for 2.5 hours. And then after that, I was so tired. I was exhausted, literally. And I had such a headache, so I just slept. And on Wednesday, I needed to go to work. I had no choice. Luckily, I could. For some reason, it worked okay. I only worked half a day because I could not take anymore. But I had the things done that needed to be done, so it was fine. And then when I got home, I slept. And I slept the whole evening. And it was not a good day. But it's it's okay. And the day after that, it actually got better. It was fun. It was a bit better. I think the most of the emotions got out the day before, and it was just okay now. So I could actually start reading again. And then yesterday I started the Villains Academy, which unfortunately was just a read for me. I gave it 2 stars. I personally felt like the book is called The Villain Academy, and I wanted to get, villains. Or a villain point of view. And unfortunately, like 80% of this book is nice. And nice people not even really trying to be villains. They say they try, but there wasn't really enough evidence for that for me personally. So I was a bit disappointed. I didn't really care, but I carried on anyway because it's only 2.5 hours on 1.5 speed on audio. So I finished it that day. And then I wanted another book because this wasn't really that good. So I started Ghost Gamed, which is the 3rd book in the Medicine Underland series. This is... I listened to that for half an hour, but today I finished it. And it was so cute. I love this series. This is about a girl, which is a vampire. And you have the top land, which is where we live. I can't sit really now. Sorry, guys. I'm restless. At least you got this world, which is the top land, which is where we live, the living. And you got Underland, where the dead live. And all the dead creatures, and they have ghosts and vampires and stuff like that. It's amazing. It's really cute. And in this particular book, her parents got framed for a crime they didn't commit, and they are mischief makers. That's the whole part. But they actually didn't do this, and they got framed for it, and they had a very long, harsh jail time to go, and the daughter proves that they didn't do it. And it was amazing. It was really cute. If you like Amelia Fang's series, you're gonna love this book. It's just a tad older than that, but not... It's still on the lower side of middle grade. It's just very cute. I finished it. So that leaves the bingo board at this stage. Which I have 2 prompts left, and they will both be fulfilled by The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. And I'm halfway. So I think it's time to try an Audible account, because then I can actually listen to A Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein, and I might be able to finish it this weekend. I have to work all weekend. But fortunately, I have to drive 2 hours a day. So I need to see how long the audiobook is. And how long I have left. And then we might be able to do it. And I actually finished some books in this vlog. So obviously, it's Friday now. So, this vlog is continuing this week. It was not planned to, but I had a meltdown, so we're winging it, okay? We're doing it. And then, from now on, the vlog can actually go from Monday to Sunday, which makes more sense. So, I think it will work out in the end. I hope so. Hello. It's 9:15 p.m. I just got back from work, washed my hair real quick, put the makeup off, put my features on instead of my Mad Hatter costume. And yeah, I had a lovely day. It's always so much fun to work on Domicon, sell the chocolate, but the people are so friendly, so that's really, really nice. Unfortunately, I stood next to Whoops, which is a manga stand, which was not good for the wallet. But I only bought 2, so I think I did okay-ish. I bought The Promised Neverland because I have been tempted to read this for a long while. It has been said that it isn't a Peter Pan retelling, but also it has been said it is. It sounds like a very dark Peter Pan retelling, and the one that said it is not a Peter Pan retelling, it's very very dark. So, and I was like, okay, do you mean it's a very dark Peter Pan retelling and don't expect a cute, wholesome story, or is it truly not? Because there are kids getting kidnapped from an orphanage, and that sounds exactly like a Peter Pan retelling to me. In the original story, he was supposed to be a bad guy. So, I feel the Peter Pan vibes. So, I kind of want to read this for the Peter Pan vlog. And then I asked the seller, you got any Alice in Wonderland retellings? Because I love those. And she recommended me Sino Alice, which she sold to me as, it's dark one. It's basically a dark madness game. And I was like, yeah, give it to me. But the back, she says, I'm not sure if it's really retelling, but it's a dark madness game, and I was really into that. But the back says, everything about Alice, her family, her friends, her life, and even her crush is ordinary. No wonderland to see here. But lately, her dreams have been anything but normal. While asleep, she finds herself interrogated by 2 creepy marionettes, their glass eyes peering into the darkest corners of her heart. Try as she might to ignore the dreams, Alice is drawn to their violent, twisted universe. Greed and desire begin to warp the ordinary reality she knows. Alice is thrust into a dark game of slaughter made for fairy tale heroines who will stop to nothing to bring their creators back to life. This sounds like an Alice in Wonderland retelling. So I'm gonna read it for an Alice in Wonderland retelling vlog. It looks fun. And I have it now. Then I got home to an Amazon parcel, which I did order myself. Because one is Cage Faith, and one has a wolf on the cover and a moon, I believe, and I believe it's a werewolf book. I'm not sure if it's a werewolf book. At least it's a wolf book, and I found it fitting for the furs, and they were cheap. My husband gave it to me because I was sad. So I got the Secret Animal Society. I have been eyeing this for so long. I think I had this in my hand for 3 times now in the bookstore and just put it down every time. And it's one of Kate's favorites. So that was finally, the thing that I needed to buy this book. When Enid White is sent to spend the summer with her strange uncle, she discovers he is a vet to some of the rarest and most amazing animals in the world. Sounds intriguing. And Kate and I have very similar tastes, so I trust her. And then I got The Midnight Howl, because it looks damn cute. And it has a wolf on the cover, and I believe this is a moon. Which, will help for the furs. Both are smaller books. I think great for the furs. Emily must investigate why magic is leaking from the secret world of the Midnight Hour. If that doesn't grab your attention, keep going. Go on. I think my channel is not for you, maybe. Because we read a lot about magical worlds here. We love that. But with her terrifying haunting stalking her across Victorian London and her shape-shifting relatives, it is a werewolf book. Oh, this is so good. Emily will need all the help she can get. Oh, that is good. This will be amazing for Nevermoreathon. Speaking of Nevermoreathon, I have 1 hour and 45 minutes left of the audiobook of A Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein, which is now upstairs, and I can't be bothered to get it, honestly. So you have to take my word for it. This is how it looks. I like it. I do feel it's very true to the story, to the original story, which I like. But it's from a different angle. So I like it. I'm really enjoying that. And I should be able to finish that tomorrow, which gives me a full bingo board, which I'm really happy about. And then I can try these for the new bingo board. And also, all these books that are still on my TBR that I put there when the month started. But honestly, I have read stuff, I've read those 3. And a couple of audiobooks. Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein is upstairs and will be there as well. There's still orange in my... Yes, there is. Okay. I'll clean it up again. So it's a good day. A lot of books. I'm happy. And at least this vlog now contains a little book haul, which makes everything inside it. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. I am just gonna relax now because it's late. Tomorrow is another very long day. I was up at 5:30 today to get to work. I'm currently back. I was back at 8:30, so tomorrow is another long day. So I need to sleep a bit on time, so I want to, I don't know, maybe watch a show or something just before I go to sleep, and then back at work tomorrow. Monday morning because I was so tired yesterday. I couldn't be bothered. And honestly, I fell asleep on the couch, so that didn't help either. But I wanted to let you know I did finish The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. And I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars. If you want a dark retelling with a female protagonist that is really true to the original story, this is for you. I really liked it. We follow Elizabeth, who, and her, the things that happen to her and how that mentally impacts her. I think it is pretty good. I really liked it, but it is very true to the original story. So I like that, but it's not a wild retelling. You can see what's gonna, not really, but kind of see what's gonna happen. The story is very trustworthy in that way because it is very true to the original. But I absolutely loved it. I think we're gonna end the vlog here because it's Monday. It's time for a new one. My graphic, no, not graphic, gothic horror phase has come to an end now. I don't feel it. I don't feel the need that much anymore. Oh, do you like my new earrings? I bought them on the convention and I think they're so cute. Oh, but I feel like I'm more in a middle grade mood now. So the next vlog is probably gonna be a lot of middle grade. This was a burning passion and it burned out. It burned bright and fast. But I loved every single minute of it. I'm so glad I did it. I went for it and I said, like, okay, get everything off. We're gonna read gothic horror because I really, really enjoyed it. So this was week 2 of Nevermoreathon. How are you doing? I now have a complete bingo. So I'm happy. I will try for another one. We'll see. But let me know how you're doing with Nevermoreathon. If you have a bingo yet, if you haven't, if you have maybe also have the full board, because I know people did before me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.